12 p.m. is short. Hello. Welcome back. It has not even been 24 hours. It's been maybe 16. I've been so busy working on this sorter. The bit that I finished last night was not even close to being finished. I worked so hard and there were so many problems. Let me check my mic. Okay, it sounds pretty alright. I'm gonna re-plug it in just in case. Alright, let's see how that sounds just in case. Alright, we're good. We made it. Oh, Jesus. You can hear my stream. Stop that. There we go. Everything sounds good. Everything should be good. We made it all the way to 2 p.m. for that. Go ahead and shuffle here and turn this down. Okay. Welcome back. To start off stream, we're doing what we were going to do at the end of stream last time, which is braid these axolotls. If you didn't see the very end of last stream, I was going to breed these guys, and then turns out, when these guys aren't loaded, they aren't very receptive to receiving fish. Oh god. Got him. But I do not remember who already bred. Gold and cyan. We have brown and gold. Alright, so there is so much that I need to tell you guys. Obviously the stream title, we aren't going to be working here the whole time. Hello? Cyan. There you go. Brown, gold. Brown, gold. Oh, come on. There we are. I think that's exactly what we got with the last one. Yes, it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last run. 1, 2, 3. Fuck. Oh, Jesus. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I think that means we need to reset them. I think it was cyan and pink. Oh? Oh? Yeah! Alright, we're fine. Throw this away. We need a water bucket. For the pink and brown. Can you guys stop getting so close? Thank you. Well, not the babies. I need the babies. There we are. Very brown-centric today. Alright. 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117. 117 axolotls. We continue on. So we are not going to be working here. However, I do have an idea. We should put an ender pearl stasis chamber there. So I think that's actually my first idea for today. So I'm gonna go to home and then come right back with some ender pearls and kelp. Nice. And first, I'm actually going to tell you the situation with the storage. So, the storage room, as you know from last time, is kind of slow because the copper golems are really slow. And the way to fix that is to add multiple copper golems into the system at once. And so I did that. When I was sorting all these items through, I said, okay, we need 2 copper golems in one space. They just are not fast enough. And so I put 2 copper golems in there, and they kept getting stuck against each other. They just kept pushing right against each other in perfect vertical line. Oh god, well, I tried to demonstrate, but you know what I'm talking about. They're just face to face. They cannot pass each other, even with the chains. And so, I tried putting glow lichen on the ground. That didn't work. Didn't change anything. But it's what Exuma's design had, and so I thought maybe that would fix it. It didn't. So then, I tried replacing this chain with a trapdoor so that they could walk past each other even easier. Still faced each other. I tried everything to get these 2 golems to stop facing each other, and I could not figure out what was wrong. Even on Exuma's design, they don't get stuck. So I did not know how he fixed the problem of them getting stuck. I kept checking the comments. No one was talking about the golems getting stuck. Until this morning, I was rewatching his video, and I got an idea. Exuma's storage system doesn't have 2 golems. It has 3. And with 3 golems, when 2 of them are stuck perfectly facing each other, the 3rd one is still walking around and can push them either out of the permanence or push them one way or the other until the other one gets to the chest they want and stops, which changes their movement. After all of that, everything works. So let's go ahead and grab some ender pearls, some soul sand. As you can see, everything is organized. I love it. That's way too many ender pearls. And some kelp. That should be enough. I have also replaced something in my inventory. I have replaced scaffolding with a water bucket. I used that scaffolding so rarely. Like, even when I'm building Lambuna here, I just needed a water bucket there instead. Especially with all the axolotl stuff we've been doing. It was needed. Alright, let's set up some ender pearl stasis chambers with the axolotls so that we can breed them whenever, no matter what we're doing. First of all, what we need to do is F3 and G to see chunk borders, and sure enough, they're in 2 separate chunk borders, but at least they're not in 4. Yeah, so we could just do 2. Should be something like this, and then this, this, bam, grab the water, put the water down, grab the water, put snow over it. Same situation here. Soul sand, water, kelp. I don't think this is high enough, but we'll try it. It's high enough. Woo! Water, place, water, snow. And just like that, these 2 chunks are forever loaded. It's pretty freaking cool. I actually have a lot of chunks loaded now, so that might be all we do for a while, in terms of chunk loading. Ow. I hit the spire. I have the sand dupers permanently loaded. Hold on, let me get rid of this. There we go. The sand dupers permanently loaded, the iron farm permanently loaded, and the storage system permanently loaded. Which I think is a total of 9 plus 6, 15, 16, 17, 18 chunks. Maybe more. So yeah, we have 18 chunks loaded on top of our chunks, so yeah, yikes. So today, my plan is to just add a non-stackable item sorter here. Which is kind of crazy, honestly. Okay, this is not an example of me needing scaffolding even though I don't have it. This is what we do back here. I have scaffolding everywhere else. Here we go. So, as you can see, he has placed some items in here. We don't want that. We don't want either of those to be filled. Those are temporary storage stuff. So first of all, I think first plan of action is getting rid of this. Nice. Yeah, I was being very careful with how I used Deep Slate here. This guy can move to, like, there, because that won't be affected. So, just fill a bunch of that in, you know? This guy does not have a place to throw things after that chest. So that's number one. We need chests, we need copper chests. Well, like one copper chest, really. We are going to need a copper golem. There we go. Yeah, take that, nerd. Okay. Don't oxidize on my item frames, please. Thank you. Nice. There it goes. Okay. Oh, we also need hoppers, which will not be a problem. So chests, we need a chest here, and we need him to access it, so we actually need a chain. And of course blocks. There we are. There we go. Then we can put non-stackable items in here if we want to sort it ourselves. Hell yeah. So let's figure out how we want to sort the non-stackables. So the non-stackables are a little complicated. First off, we have these, which I think these are going to be mostly destroyed slash removed from the storage system into its own separate like trophy chest. That's what I'm thinking anyway. So I think we're gonna go over here and just put all the mop heads in there. Alright, I was gonna say, shit, it's full, but it's not. We filled it with our own items. Bam. Okay, now... that is taken care of. Now you are empty. Good, 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 good. You are the weird chest. So, let's think about this a little bit. Oops. So we can have 9 chests here, if we want. For the system to work. So how do we want these sorted? Obviously, one is going to be books. Let's grab some stairs. Bam, bam, bam. So I think books should go up here. Maybe have 2 for books. Yeah, 2 for books, probably. Two for books. Oops. 1 for weapons. 1 for... oh my god, that's some crazy boots. 1 for armor, 1 for tools. And then we have 4 extra. One of those is mini blocks. Because we don't want to sort these, but we do badly want to sort these. And another one is going to be for potions. And then boats, maybe. So probably potions here. These are mini blocks. Potions, boats, minecarts, sort of stuff. What other non-stackables are there? Water, oh, music discs. Definitely music discs. Shoot, we need, more item frames, don't we? Grr. Do we have stuff in here? No, I think I did sort them all, so now we do need more. Just 1 more, though. And 1 leather. I see that stone. Get out of here. Item frame. There we are. I mean, there are water buckets, but that could probably go into potions. So yeah, let's go ahead and throw all of our stuff into here. Boats and stuff. All our records. Armor, weapons, tools, weapon, oh, nice one, me. Weapons, armor, tools. Sniffer egg belongs in the other thing. Counting this as armor. Tool. Oh, Jesus. that's potion related. Oops. Want that. Let's grab this over here. Mini blocks. Potions. More potions, more boats and such. Let's actually keep some of the bamboo boats in here, so we can check if it sorts. This is a tool, potion, transport, potion, transport. Alright, we're saving this to go through the system. Duh. Okay, so yeah, if you're wondering how they're going to put all the mini blocks into the same item, copper golems have this weird property where they see past, like, the actual game items and just look at the IDs. So they see all of these as player heads, so they will just throw player heads into here constantly. It's really cool. Same with enchant books, swords that are enchanted or have damage. Why is Britney Spears in there? Oops. So yeah, a bunch of different stuff will just end up in here anyway. Potions. Bundles count. Tools. I saw something else in here. Armor. Alright, we should probably actually make the system now. We need our items back. That's what I'm screwing up with. There we are. Okay, now the question is, where do we want this? Oh, well that's awkward. There we go. How do we lock this guy in? Maybe we just don't. Maybe we let him roam free. Just kidding. Mwahaha. Think he can access that? Let's try it. He's checking the chest. Let's see here. Okay, check that one. Okay, what about the mini blocks though? Okay. Okay. Alright. Yep. Yes. No. So he cannot access these chests. He can access that one. But that can work. There it is. Let's try a potion now. Because he's not... Oh, because he needs to be a block higher. Right. There's something weird with that. Because he can only reach 2. So he's gonna check those 6 and then put it in that. What? Hello? Do you still have it? Why do you still have it? What are you doing? Wait. Hello, bud? You good? You gonna check that chest? Or he's trying to reach the other ones. Just a second, bud. There you are. Yes! That one was empty. Oops. This one's empty too. Okay. Let's see what happens. Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes. I think it's working. Yes! Yeah! Alright, now an item that doesn't belong. What the fuck? Where are you going? I forgot. Alright, now for an item that doesn't match. He said, you know what, you're gonna give me an item that I can't sort? I'm out of here. Okay. Okay. Alright, now. Yeah! Hell yeah. Actually, we could put it here. Yeah. We don't need this at all. We can put it there. And then have a, like, stair situation here. And this be a chest. Do we still have those, like, wrenches? I don't think so. Oh. There we go. We don't even need that there, honestly, bro. Hoo hoo hoo, there we go. Now this doesn't lead anywhere anymore, so goodbye. We need to make more of this stuff. As you can see, I organized a bunch of stuff off stream. Bam. Put it over here. There we are. Cool. Let's see if it can go through the entire system, and then we'll be done. These guys are another thing I want to deal with. They're pissing me off. So yeah, we're gonna put these through the entire system now. Let's see what happens. So this guy's gonna find it. Put it in that chest. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at these 3 go, dude. 6, 7, currently. 8. 9. And next system. There he goes. Now it's gonna go to this guy. He's gonna check. Nope. Check. Nope. Now we wait. Just listen to the music. Now this is the first real test. Because this guy before would just throw it in one of the chests. No. 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 Good. No. Good. No. And throw. Yes! And then it goes into this one. One, 2, 3, 4. And he puts it in. Yeah! Alright. We are good, other than this. And, ugh. These guys. Especially since this place is going to be loaded all the time now. I have some issues with these guys. If you don't know what these guys are, pigmen spawn in overworld portal frames. Or portal blocks. It's real annoying. And there's no way to stop it. There's no light level that stops it, nothing. So let's just try and like get 2 trapdoors and a turtle egg. Oops. Of course. Goodbye. I guess there's no way to test it. But I feel like that should work. And I don't care about their items, so... Ah, that's magma. Where's our lava box? Oh, it's in the... Alright. It's all the way over here. Here we are. Lava box. Head in through the secret entrance. There we go. We'll see if that works. Oh, there were a couple items that need to go into miscellaneous. I forgot what they were already. Ah, shoot, and I put the doors into the system. Are they still in there? It sure is. Whew, just barely. There we are. Hoo-hoo-hoo. Quite the system we've got. Where'd I get prismarine? The hell? Huh. I'm very confused. Oh, I mined this. Oh, and don't put this away. This is my boat. Nearly threw it out. So yeah, the weird items. Oh! Nice. So yeah, the weird items. They're in that last chest here? No. Here. You need to go. Somehow snow and snowballs ended up in there? I don't think those are that weird. Perfect. How is it looking? This is a really dark area. You know what? You need some light, bud. Might get you some good light. Yeah. Oh, and also I need to block this off. Nice, they've already gotten it back. Hell yeah, dude, this sorting system is working great! There you go, now you have a lot of light, bud. See you in hell. No, just kidding. You're adorable, you're going to heaven. Okay. We have a bunch of books to sort. Oh, and this goes in here. Good. Water bucket goes in here. Now we have hella books to sort. And I'll figure this out off stream, I think. What I'm gonna do with those. Oh god, and there's this. Oh, Jesus. Pots! Pots belong in there. I don't know if different pots... That's actually a really good question. If I put this in here... and then put this in here. He's exploring right now, we gotta give him a sec. He's gonna go through all of them. But the next thing should be these pots. Will he put them in the third chest with the non-sorted decorated pot? He did! They're in here, actually. That's awesome. Okay, it doesn't even belong in there. It's already in the other chest. Already being sorted perfectly. Okay. Books, right. The books. Yeah. And then this nonsense. These guys can go. Sniffer egg. Sniffer egg belongs in here. That's for damn sure. These can go into tools. 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 Actually, these can go into here. That's armor. Sort of armor. Mainly armor. It's mainly tools. There we go. Except we can just craft saddles now, so... Book time. Oh, swift sneak. Oops. Perfect. It has been cleared. There we go. I think we are done. Throw all of this into here. Burn nothing. And I think we could do a roulette now. I think we're done here. Let's go. Get out your gold sword. But first, we need to breed some axolotls. Let's go ahead and do that. Listen, alright, I only get to do this while I'm on stream, because I want to get it while on stream and have a clip. But that means we do this a lot. But we're getting through this, dude. We're moving quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hi guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. What we got? Gold and brown. Gold and brown all over the place. That doesn't sound right. I'm gonna grab the other 4 just because. It's not like I don't think we'll get the brown or anything, or the blue or anything. Where's cyan? Pfft, nice. Hey there. What'd you have? Pink. Pink and gold. Thank you. Pink and gold. Bam. Oops. Bam. 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 Brown. Gold. Just kidding. Cyan. Pink and gold. Oops. Whew. Gold, I said. That's... oh. We got him. Okay, that I thought I just fed it to the child. Did we get 2 pinks? No. Pink and cyan. It's the antennas that throw me off. Alright. 117, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 1, 2, 3. Now we're 1/10 of the way there, I think. If we get lucky. Hell yeah. Alright, I think I showed you guys this last stream. I did the interior of this place, even though you didn't even see the building done in the first place. I should show you that. So yeah, this is the entire building. I'm pretty happy with it, even if it has some strange symbols on the top. I don't know. So, let's go ahead and roulette here. Let's do it. Let's see what we get. Give me something good. Infrastructure, okay. I can do that. Let's do it. Infrastructure. So, for that, we need like, we need our little guide. This thing. So we kind of got that done, didn't we? Wait, we didn't, did we? Wait a second. Did we get it done? Yeah, we did. We did. So this guy's gonna head straight into this building, so we could probably just do a path off of this. So let's do that. We might run out of calcite, which is not fun. Yeah, we are definitely running out of calcite. I'll just use the tunnel, fine. I want to be all cool and stuff without my tunnels. Yeah, so he's gonna enter here, but we can have like an exit here. Oops, that's not shovel. Now we're gonna need stairs too, duh. Woo! You get speedy from up there. Okay, this. Yeah, we're gonna need all of it. No tunnel for me this time. Just kidding, I'm out of food. No tunnel for me this time. I'll bounce off it though. Whee! So yeah, we want to go down here and then turn right there. Okay. Oops. Come on. This music's so goofy. I love it. Oh, hello. So yeah, we're kind of heading straight through to this building, yeah. Oops. Bam. This is gonna be a really hard one. I think it's time for just these for a long time. We're out. Goddamn. Oops. It's interesting. Goodbye. There we go. Damn. Damn it. Almost got it. Okay, where else do we need some? So we got the paths in there that we decided to change. I need to change this to the old one again. There we go. So yeah, I changed it to be from the left instead of the right on the paths right here. So now, should we make the main path? I think it's time we made the main path. I think it's time. The one that leads straight through here and down. Goodbye. Much clearer. Way better on stream, I bet. Okay. I think we can breed again? We can't. We can breed the axolotls again. Please do not breed with me. That is against my boundaries. Let's see. Yeah! Pink, gold, cyan. Where are you going? Brown. Cyan and gold. I'm gonna go a different order this time. I'm gonna go over here. Gold, brown, cyan, pink. No! Got him. Pink. Pink. Gold, pink, brown, cyan. Cyan? And pink. Ooh, he looked a little blue there for a second. I don't know if you guys could see that, but he was looking a little bluish. Okay, let's see. One, two, 3, 24, 25, 26, 27, oops, 28, 29. $129. Can you imagine if we were using item frames for this, how laggy it would be over here? I'm so glad that shelves were added. Because I planned this project before shelves were added. I was just gonna, like, maybe just keep a count in a chest or something. But shelves, dude, saved my life. Okay, we definitely aren't going to have enough calcite for this. Maybe I can go mine calcite. So yeah, this is going to be the main path in. How's that look? Yeah, that looks about right. Maybe, actually, no, not quite as far right. There we go. Let's get the calcite in, particularly here. How did that occur? And we are out. As sort of expected. So let's go ahead and throw all this away. All this away. Stone. Throw it out. Right, I guess I'll show you where I get my calcite. It is quite far away. Probably the desert exit is probably the best way to get there. Oops, I missed it. This one? Okay, we're going to leave here and go this way. And in fact, I'm going to turn off my fog for this, because we need to see where we're going. Alright, one of these. That's the mansion, so it should be further this way. There it is. This is where I get my calcite. Welcome. So yeah, this is sort of a more tropical version of Lambuna, honestly. And I've been mining here for a while. I think on this side, that's all calcite too. Oh, I could have mined for emeralds here. Oops. You don't even need haste 2 to insta-mine this, so... Comes down pretty quick. Sleep time. Hmm? Hmm. Give me that. Relaxing. Oops. I saw that Jeb did an interview recently and actually mentioned the anvil cap. Pretty crazy, right? I know I was a little bit shocked. I thought they would just hide from it like they hide from the phantoms. Or the combat situation. But he actually did mention the anvils. Now, what he said about them is kind of dumb. I love the developers of Minecraft. If you've watched some of my previous streams, I freaking love the updates they do. But I have to admit that the anvil too expensive cap is pretty stupid. And for some reason, Mojang just can't admit it. So the reason that Jeb gave as to why they have not removed it is because they don't want items to be impermanent. Now you'll hear that, and immediately any endgame Minecraft player is going to think mending. But he does mention that. He says, well, mending is a whole different issue. Obviously that makes items not impermanent. Or whatever. Obviously that makes items permanent. So, like, yeah, that's a separate issue that we have with the game. And I saw a lot of good takes with this, with like, well, if there's another thing that's completely separate that ruins what you want to do with this item, then, then why keep it the way it is? Clearly Minecraft has changed since mending was introduced, and now items are permanent. So why are you refusing to just give in? And that's a fair argument, but I don't think it's one that they'll embrace. I think they'll be defensive about that kind of argument, saying that it's just how they want to do it. But here's my thoughts on it. The too expensive tag on an anvil, if you don't know already, basically if you enchant an item with too many enchantments, or you have low durability on a tool and try to repair it with an anvil too many times, then it eventually becomes too expensive on the anvil. Which, like, oh, okay, so they just haven't coded it in. Well, they have. If you go into creative mode and try to combine the same items, it works, and even tells you how many XP levels it would have taken if you were in survival. So yeah, it's all programmed in. They just programmed it in so that in survival mode you cannot get it because it's too expensive. And the reasoning behind it is that they don't want to make items permanent, even though mending already sort of does that. They just don't want that. To that I say, what do you mean it doesn't do that? You know what does do that 100%? Like, sure, it sort of does that for some players, yes. It makes it so that they make a new tool, and yes, that is the case. But the cap is at level, I think, like 40 something, maybe like 42 or like 39. That's the cap for the amount of levels it takes before it starts saying too expensive. When I've played without mending, I stopped repairing my tools at around level 39, and it wouldn't really change if there was more levels to repair things on, because that's a shit ton of levels to spend all on one thing. So yeah, it would do that without getting rid of the expensive tag. Literally, it does the same exact thing. So why? That's not a reason, personally, because it would do the same exact thing. If I tried to combine an item and I saw it was 50 levels, I'd go, ooh, maybe there's a better way I can repair this item, or ooh, maybe I shouldn't enchant it with this, or remake the thing to enchant it with so I don't waste 50 levels. Like, that's not an explanation at all. That's just them trying to come up with a reason as to why they haven't. And it's something that they need to do, honestly. So yeah, that's my thoughts on it. It's kind of ridiculous. Terraform a tiny bit, because I do plan on using this place. Eventually. It won't be the next project I do. I've had enough time in the mountains. But it very well might be after the next project. Zombie grown? Oh no. What will I do? Speaking of Mojang and updates and changing things, we have a snapshot of 26.1. I am so glad they're changing the snapshot number, first of all. Even if I'm not a huge fan of getting rid of the one at the front. But, hey, it was never going to be Minecraft 2 point something, so it's fair enough. But it's still just odd, you know? It's odd to look at a Minecraft update and not see the one in front. And personally, one of the things that I really don't like is that they haven't retroactively changed the rest of the updates. Because right now the naming system is going to be 26.1, 0.2, 0.3, and 0.4. So theoretically, that means Spring to Life, Chase the Skies, Copper Age, and Mounts of Mayhem should be 25.1, 2, 3, and 4. But they aren't calling them that anymore? They aren't calling them that at all? And, like, why? You've made this whole new naming system and you're gonna keep the old ones the same name? Like, what? Hold on, the music is a little loud here. Like, why? But, oh well. Personally, the way I see it, that I really love, is, Bundles of Bravery and the Pale Garden are 1.22. That was 1.22. It was a pretty small update, but it did add some things. It did more than 1.10, I can guarantee. So, that's 1.22. 1.23 is Spring to Life and Chase the Skies. That is 1.23. 1.24 is the Copper Age, just all as one. It's big enough, it has a good enough theme that doesn't fit with any of the other themes. Like, Spring to Life can definitely fit for the Happy Ghast, because the Happy Ghast itself is springing to life. And then Mounts of Mayhem, that leaves Mounts of Mayhem for 1.25? Wait. Yeah, 1.22 for Creaking Pale Garden. The Garden Awakens is 1.22. Spring to Life is 1.23. Copper Age is 1.24. And Mounts of Mayhem is 1.25. And now, we're at 1.26. And at 1.26, we get rid of the 1. So now it's 1.26.1 is the baby drop. And I think it's adorable. I love the new baby mobs, honestly. They're so good. They're pretty dang well done. Oh, I need pale oak. I forgot. I need stairs. And as some of you may know, I really didn't like the Mounts of Mayhem when it first came out. But if you couldn't tell by the item I'm using to get around everywhere, it definitely grew on me. Is that gonna block something? Nope. Sick. Bam. Cool. So yeah, now we need to start curving down and do sort of a big angle drop until we get to here. Gosh dang it. Turn it to 5. The axe, that is. Getting annoyed switching between the two constantly. Ah, yes. A scammer. My favorite kind. a viewer. That is a lie. I hate you. Hey, we're back to 1 p.m. Oh yeah, that looks much better going through the arch. Now we need to turn a lot more. Like go straight towards the thing there. I bet you all know what's going to happen when I get up there. There we go. Oh yeah, that's looking pretty good. And this thing needs to change hard. There we go. Oof. Yeah, we're good here. We're good. Oops, that's not the button. Or the block we want. It's actually pretty good. We just need to straighten it out. Alright, we're going in. It's time for another round. Except we're gonna run out of things. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're gonna run out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me something good. Pink. And brown. I think I'm gonna do only 3 for this run. Who's gonna be the lucky 2? You 2. That way we can keep the number even with the multiples of 3, and now it'll be multiples of 6 as well. So yeah, now we have multiples of 6, since we're doing 6 at a time. So now it's 132 axolotl. And if we do 132 divided by 6, we've done this 22 times. We've breeded axolotls, and a little bit more because I got rid of some stuff. Oh, that didn't count. Oh, right. I need to press this button. So yeah, in between streams I'll get more tropical fish, like I did the other day. It's just always raining here, huh? Oh, I'm out of calcite. Yeah, we're gonna have enough to get all the way back up there. Oops, forgot a spot. I need to fix this purple concrete down here. Place it with calcite. There we go. Oop, nice. There we go. There we keep going. We've just passed 2 hours on stream. Hell yeah. My crafting bench. Oh my gosh, it's so far down. How's the shape of this looking? Oh, that's looking awesome, actually. Oh, it's perfect. I'm so happy. There we are. Ha ha ha. Hell yeah. Now we connect the two. Oops. Oops. There we go. There it is. The complete path. All the way around. Hell yeah. So now, you come into Lambuna. This is what you see. Probably put some advertising on there. That's fine. Mall. Everything's looking sick. You can come down here. You can go up to the industrial section. You can keep going down. Oop. That one can be filled in. Come down here. You can go to the apartments. There we go. And you can go down here. Hell yeah. With 3 calcite to spare. Ha 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 ha. that, we are pretty much out of room as well. So yeah, we need to take these back. That needs to stay. Bam. Meh, kinda. Okay, we don't have the ability to breed any more axolotls, so let's head home. Let's finish stream how we began it. Oh my god, when did I press that? Oh, god damn it, I do that every time. It was when I was doing the math. Divided by 6. No! I'm sorry. Need to remember not to use my hotkeys, because those hotkeys are for the stream. Alrighty. Stream has not been ending for the last 20 minutes. God damn it. I'm gonna put all that in there, and then I'm gonna go back through and show you what it looks like. Gosh dang it, dude. Hate when that happens. It's happened twice now. I was doing good for a lot of streams. Luckily it was just for... Ooh! That looks really cool. You can see it go all the way up. Luckily it was just after them all. Yeah, we just did this to here. Oop. Ah, whatever. We had 3 to spare. So you come through, and this is what you see. Keep heading down. You can go to the mall if you'd like. You could go to the industrial district. You can go down and go to the apartments. Let's go ahead and update these maps. Hoo hoo hoo. There we go, they're updated. I mean, it is the center, so it makes sense they could update them quick. There we go. How does that compare to our plan? Oh, real well. It sort of curved back a little bit. Well, it didn't do that in the original, but I like the curve back. Hell yeah. Look at that. That is exactly what our plan was. Oh, and I actually need to update the industry too. This spot right here. I mean, it's a lot of stairs, but there we go. Get those paths in. So yeah, now hopefully you can kind of see. Alright, well it didn't change a whole lot, honestly, but that's really cool. We're getting there, dude. I'm pretty happy with that. So now, stream is actually ending. I hope you all enjoyed. Next time we will be breeding more axolotls with more fish that I will get in between streams. Maybe I'll even get more shulkers so we don't have to refill as often. And I will see you all next stream. Goodbye.
Bye!